Thank you for tuning into Crokinole Center. This is the final match of the day of the Belleville Crokinole Challenge. The semifinal matches saw Nathan Walsh defeating Jeremy Tracy in one semifinal, Andrew Hutchinson defeating Ray Bierling in the other semifinal, which brings us down to this. This will be a race to 11 between the top two shooters of the day. Nathan Walsh being the top seed after the round-robin action that took place earlier in the day means that he gets the hammer advantage in the first round. Andrew opens with a missed open 20, giving Walsh a slight advantage in this opening round. Hutchinson able to pull that back toward himself a little bit off the peg to keep play into the house and give himself an opportunity. Against the hammer, it's very, very critical that he manufactures a 20. This may be it. 20 and the takeout. Right back to where he wants to be as not having the hammer. He's on the right side of the 20s race. See if he... Yeah, going for the rollaway there. I think he was trying to roll out of the house, but where he ended up is still pretty good. Great takeout by Walsh, but I expect he probably would have been happier to keep that inside the house. Hutchinson is definitely going to have the opportunity to clear that turquoise disc and pull, keep his button back outside of the house. I wondered if Walsh might peel on that one, but he elects to leave it out there and hope for a better opportunity as things move on. I think Hutchinson was trying to keep Walsh's on. This time Walsh decides to peel, knowing he needs to force play back to the middle. Hutchinson carefully chooses which disc he wants to use. Drains that open 20, really putting the pressure on in this first round, up 2 20s to 0. Hutchinson knows this is important to really secure this first round. Lips out just a little bit. He didn't get the 20 he wanted, but he's left Walsh in a very tough spot. He's got no choice but to go for this follow-through 20, unable to convert on a very tough shot. Hutchinson secures the first 2 points in this race to 11. If I was a true statistician, I would probably be able to tell you the number of times these two have faced each other, as they are both fantastic and successful players in the NCAA Tour. I'm sure they've gone head-to-head a number of times. So definitely good friends and great competitors. Squaring off. The friendship will pick up again after this race to 11 is done. Right now, they're mortal enemies. Unforced error out of Walsh there as he, completely missed making a valid shot there, leaving an incredible opportunity for Hutchinson to get back into this round. Hutchinson drains the 20. I'm not sure if he was trying to move his disc back or not, but he didn't, leaving Walsh with the same shot he had before. Walsh unable to convert, and he leaves play on Hutchinson's side of the board. Let's see what Hutchinson does here. Yeah. Great play. Not only did he leave 2 on, extending play outside. This is going to allow him to burn through more buttons before play gets forced back to the middle. Basically, at this point, Hutchinson's doing everything he can to keep play on the outside because he's got hammer advantage. Walsh is trying to create an opportunity to bring play back into the middle because he desperately needs a 20. There he goes. That's what I was talking about, Hutchinson trying to burn through buttons. He probably knew it was inevitable, but by not knocking his opponent off, it extended play on the outside, and he just delayed that return to play in the middle as long as he could. Hutchinson misses here, giving Walsh a sliver of hope. And unable to convert on that follow-through 20. All Hutchinson needs to do is clear Walsh's disc and keep his shooter on to secure another 2 points. Great shot. Nice clean takeout. You see that very, very simple shot, but Hutchinson takes just an extra couple of seconds knowing how important it is and securing a 4-0 lead. Yep. There's the Crokinole Center low light of the round as Walsh makes contact with 2 pegs and no opponent's buttons. Hutchinson opens with the 20, putting the pressure on. Players finding their groove now. Hutchinson, the first to miss, goes a little bit long. Walsh having the hammer advantage. I think he was trying to roll away there. Instead, he has left it a little bit close. Hutchinson can probably get the 20, but he's definitely going to want the takeout as well. Gets the takeout, but not the 20. His angle is just a little bit off. Not only did he not get the 20, but he left it definitely not a gimme. Walsh is going to want to watch out for that peg on the far side of the board from himself. Because he was being mindful of that, he was erring to one side a little bit with his shot and therefore did not get the 20. But he's still not in a bad position because he's got hammer. Able to pull things back to his side of the board. See if Hutchinson's going to try to manufacture. Probably just going to... Oh, looked like he was trying to catch a peg. I wondered if he would just do the hit and stick and hope for something better to set up. Great shot by Walsh. Able to pull that disc back. Probably going to force a peel out of Hutchinson. There it is. Drains that 20, really putting the pressure on. The best Hutchinson can hope for at this point is a tie. And he needs an error out of Walsh at this point. Highly unlikely. All Walsh needs... Oh! Wow, is that the commentator's jinx saying highly unlikely? It does happen, and that's exactly why you get down to that end of the round. Sometimes you're better off to peel your opponent's button off, peel your shooter off as well, and leave your opponent with an open 20 shot, because it does happen, especially in a pressure moment like that. You can put a little too much on it, just like we just saw. A little bit of overcorrection there on Walsh's part, comes up short on this opening 20. Pretty decent spot for Hutchinson, although there may be a good opportunity here for a drift 20. Walsh coming around to the other side, opts for the follow-through instead. Gets the takeout, keeps his shooter on. Good takeout by by Hutchinson there. Oh. Unfortunate. Leaving that board open. Both players struggling a little bit here. With Hutchinson with the hammer, he's likely going to, just hit and stick right there, keep playing the outside, probably force a peel. But yeah, Hutchinson absolutely had the option to roll in on his last shot, but it would not have been a good option. Even if you're high success rate on those shots, it's still, you're not going to take the play back into the house unless it's to your advantage. Players getting back to their 20 shooting ways at this point. Yeah, they're basically saying that Walsh probably wants it off. He does want it off. Referee steps in. Referee Louie, fantastic volunteer, helped make the Crokinole Challenge in Belleville the huge success that it was. Takes it pretty serious, showing up in his referee's shirt, got his flashlight to determine whether discs are touching the line or not. And fantastic guy. And showed it to him for putting in his time and energy to make for a great day. Hutchinson secures the win there, taking a 7-1 lead in this race to 11. Hutchinson first to act in this round. Putting the pressure on with that first opening 20. Walsh, the first to miss, but he leaves it in a good spot. We'll see if Hutch goes for the follow-through 20, or I'm not sure what he was hoping to accomplish, but it definitely wasn't to put his shooter in the ditch. So Walsh corrects. Now it's as if that had never happened. They're 1-1 in the 20 cup. Hutchinson shooting, drains his 20. Walsh, the first to miss, comes up a little bit short there. I would imagine Hutchinson will just look to hit and stick. Yep, there it is. Does leave Walsh a possibility, but it's definitely a tough one. He's going to be looking to get the takeout and the 20. Got the takeout. That was a tough spot for that shot. Back on track, Hutchinson takes a 5-3 lead in the 20 count. Walsh desperately needs this one to stay in the round. That pretty much seals this deal. Still not mathematically impossible. Hutchinson could drop a 20 for Walsh, but highly unlikely. Hopefully I didn't do the commentator's curse again there. Hutchinson definitely in a commanding lead at this point. 9-1 lead in this race to 11 points. And Hutchinson with the hammer advantage in this round. Walsh definitely needs to keep his 20s rocking, put the pressure on Hutchinson. Oh, that is a tough miss for Walsh. Not only not getting the 20, but losing his shooter completely. Oh, wow. Yeah, we've seen some highlights and lowlights through the matches here in Belleville. Yeah, sometimes it can be tough. You know, you're playing and you see someone do that, and it's like it kind of reminds you that it's possible. And next thing you turn around, you do the same thing yourself. So. Yeah. Oh, great takeout by Walsh. Takeout 20. That was a great shot. That can help shake off some of the nerves that you feel after a couple of shots that you weren't very happy with. Great follow through. Pushes all the way out to Walsh or Hutchinson's side of the board. See what Hutchinson's going to go. Yeah, just looking to get the takeout. I think because he has Hutchinson with the hammer wasn't as concerned. If he can, he's just waiting for a better opportunity. This could be it right here. There is the possibility of an angle in 20, which he drains, and the fist pump. Walsh securing at least 1 point and an extension to this match. He had his back to the wall in this round. Again, Hutchinson taking a little extra time, knows how pivotal this is. Even with a 9-1 lead, he knows that he's got a Crokinole warrior sitting across from him, and he doesn't want to give up any points at all. That leaves it at 10-2.
10-2.
Yeah, a couple of great takeout 20s there by our two competitors in this final match. Hutchinson opens with that 20, putting some pressure on Walsh. Walsh at least has the hammer advantage in this round. Hutchinson doesn't seem to care, though. He's just going to keep draining those open 20s. Very good. Pressure mounting, especially for Walsh. More so for Walsh with his back to the wall. But anytime this 20 count goes deeper, this 20s race goes deeper and deeper and deeper into the round. Yeah, again, Hutchinson's going to take an extra second. He realized that after Walsh did that last time, he mirrored it, did the exact same thing. Monkey see, monkey do. And he says, not this time. I'm taking an extra second. Going to reset. Drains that 20. Right back on track. Walsh needed that mistake out of Hutchinson, although he probably would have liked a little better setup than this looks like from here. He's forced into a follow-through 20. Unable to convert. Rolled right out of the house. Hutchinson just does the safe hit and stick on the outside. Walsh absolutely had to bring it back in the house, which he did, but it rolled right out the other side. This gives Hutchinson a pretty commanding lead. He's just going to need to hit and stick right there. Yeah, Walsh doesn't have much. Basically nothing at this point, yeah. There was no way he was going to bring that back into the house from there. Well-fought battle between these two competitors. And yet again this year, being the non-statistician that I am, I can't tell you how many times, but I know it's not the first time that our good friend Andrew Hutch Daddy Hutchinson will be crowned the Belleville King, the King of Belleville. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day.